Well, here we are again. Fresh off the heels of Squid Game Season 2 comes Netflix's second biggest Korean IP, XO Kitty. So Season 1 came out back in May of 2023, and I expected nothing at all from it. I mean, come on. But as dumb as it was just like the right kind of dumb, you know what I mean? Check out my Season 1 video if you haven't yet, by the way. Or watch it again, you know, that'd be cool too. Also, watch my video on Wicked, because it got blocked for 2 days, so I need all the help I can get, okay? But anyway, Season 2 is out now, and after leaving us on this cliffhanger, I am so ready to know what's going on between Kitty and Minho after this grand gesture. Kitty just got kicked out of school, she broke up with Day, and then Minho follows her on the airplane home. I mean, come on, they don't write stories like this anymore. So come along, kids, let's check in with the love story of the century. But before that, really quick, this video is brought to you by Surfshark VPN. Surfshark VPN is an app and browser extension that lets you change your IP address to be pretty much anywhere in the world you want. Now, what this means for you is it protects you from websites and other users trying to snoop on what you're doing and from where. Maybe your country has some like weird, strict content censoring laws, or you just don't want people to potentially hack your accounts. Well, Surfshark VPN can help you with all of that, but it also has a lot of very practical day-to-day uses, like allowing you to watch the Netflix libraries from almost any country. Fun fact, Slovakia has by far the highest number of movies and TV shows you can watch, with over 7,400 titles compared to 5,800 in the US. And all you gotta do is just install Surfshark VPN and tell it to put your IP address in Slovakia, and there you go, you have access to an extra 1,600 titles. Or Japan and Taiwan have the biggest anime libraries on Netflix, so using Surfshark VPN, you can have access to all of that. Or in the reverse, if you're traveling away from your country, you wanna stay up to date on a certain show you're watching or whatever, you can use Surfshark VPN to put your IP address in your home country, and then wham bam bam bow, there you go. It's quick and easy to sign up and install, and only costs $2.49 per month with a 2-year subscription. And so it barely costs you anything, really, and gives you access to all of this. And get this, you can use a single subscription on an unlimited number of devices. So let's say you and 4 other family members, y'all want to pitch in on one subscription. That means you get all of this for 50 cents a month. So click my link down below. You're gonna get 4 extra months added to your subscription. So click my link and sign up today. Okay, back to the show.
But Day and I broke up. I fell for Yuri, and I got kicked out of Kiss. When I left for winter break, I thought it was for good, but here I am back in Seoul, 1 month later.
What? She's just back now?
I never imagined Yuri would call her mom and get me back in. But now that I have a second chance, I'm not gonna mess it up.
You mean, so just like that? The problem solved? Okay, so what about Minho on the airplane? Are you guys like deeply in love now or something?
I think I fell in love with you.
I'm sorry, what? You're in love with me? You think I'm annoying.
You are. It's one of your most endearing qualities. When you said you two broke up...
Yeah, like 30 minutes ago.
Wait, I'm sorry. Hold on. So the end of Season 1, like I said, huge cliffhanger, crazy dramatic ending. And then Season 2 picks right up and everything is already solved and like nothing's actually happened at all. What the heck? Is this Riverdale? So like right out the gate, the big thing about this season is that you never actually see anything happen. Not just here at the beginning, but the entire show is like this. They just like tell you about really important things that happened off screen at some point in time.
Okay, I want to try dating girls, but maybe someone outside my direct friend group. Okay, less potential for drama.
Can you really be over Yuri already? I mean, she got you back into Kiss.
Lara Jean convinced me to write a goodbye letter to Yuri, just like she did for all the boys she loved.
Oh, no. We're not doing this again, okay? I've been through 3 of these movies already, Kitty. You can't keep doing this. But yeah, so a bunch of important stuff has apparently already happened.
Professor Lee! Or should I say Principal Lee now? Congratulations on that.
Principal Lim resigned because of last semester's scandals.
Ah, yes, thank you, good sir, for expositing all that to us. So all the same, Kitty is back at school, but she's not allowed to room with 4 boys anymore like a harlot, so she requests her own private room so she doesn't have to deal with her ex-boyfriend Day, who she still has a crush on, and Minho, who she still has a crush on, or Yuri, who she still has a crush on. But just when she's ready to start her new school year free of drama and romantic chaos... All right, just jumping right into the zany shenanigans, I see.
Hey, Kitty. I'm Juliana.
The 3 of us are roommates?
Hi, I'm Stella Cho. You must be our 4th roommate.
Oh, she's been kidnapped by One Direction again. Now, while this is all going on, Day and Minho are trying to process what happened in the last season, okay? Kitty broke up with Day, and she kind of rejected Minho because she likes Yuri, but Day and Minho are friends, and Day doesn't know that Minho was/is in love with Kitty, so they're both trying to, like, play it cool, you know?
Kitty left her comfort socks here.
Please tell me you're not about to sniff those socks.
No, Dave, please, I'm begging you, don't do it, okay? Okay, slippery slope. Your internet search history is never gonna be the same again. Now, there are two main big storylines this season. First is that Kitty finds out that her mom ran away to Korea against her mom's wishes to find some guy named Simon, who Kitty's never heard of before.
Your mom and I weren't particularly close. I don't recall a Simon. Perhaps he was a young man she followed to Seoul. The one her parents didn't approve of.
Wait, what?
Yes, I recall her parents didn't support her coming to Korea. Particularly her mother.
But later on, she calls her grandma and asks her about this, but this leads to a very awkward, very strange conversation.
Did Mom follow a boy here against her wishes? Boy named Simon?
I gotta go. This is not a good time. I'll talk to you later.
Wow, what an incredibly out-of-nowhere plot twist. The other main story thread is that Minho's dad shows up at the school, and he's here to save it from financial ruin by turning the school into like a K-pop conservatory.
You heard it here first. Mood Management is launching a performing arts program that will make your school the envy of the entire world. And just maybe one of you will be my next superstar.
I'm sorry. It's just like, okay. So season 1 was just like such an obvious K-drama pandering show, you know, where like every hot guy in school are best friends and they all fall in love with Kitty at the same time. Wow, what are the chances? And now the entire school is being turned into a K-pop factory. Like, you know, I have to admire just how shamelessly unabashed the show is about who it's targeting. So just like with season 1, and like every teen show ever apparently, these two really important storylines get shoved off to the side most of the time, you know, so we can focus on the important stuff.
Hey, Q. Remember how Coach Alex said to picture something amazing waiting for us at the finish line? But I can guess what you're imagining. Is it a rainbow unicorn?
And you're picturing what? A cheeseburger with boobs?
The heck does that even mean? Who wrote this? Have you met a single gay man? They are way better at insults than that.
There's no way he's taking my spot. Hey.
Yeah, I was just thinking about Kitty.
Dave, my dude, I'm sorry. Your friend just got the dumbest homophobic insult thrown at him of all time, and your first thought is, yeah, but what about my problem? The heck is wrong with you? What are you, some kind of rainbow unicorn or something? Man, can you believe he would say something like that to me? Do not speak to me. I am currently having feelings of my own. Anyway, so Kitty's trying to avoid all the romance drama from last year with zero success, and she tries talking to someone new, you know, instead of doing the typical high school thing where you just kind of play like musical crotch with the same friend group over and over again.
So, there's this great DJ playing tonight at this teen queer club in Itaewon. Do you want to go?
Like with you?
Yes. Unless you don't date girls.
No, I do.
Oh no, it's every queer girl's dilemma. So like, do you date girls? Well, yeah, I totally would if I could just figure out how. Kitty's all like, this year I'm gonna explore my bi-ness, which really just means pining after the girl who works at Starbucks, having no idea what to say except like, I like your uniform. Do you wear it often? But then if eventually you do date some girl, the breakup's gonna be like the worst breakup you've ever had. And then you find yourself saying stuff like,
Juliana just hearted my Insta story. I think she might be ready to get back together.
Yes, Yuri, yes, that's exactly what that means. Now, so at some point in time, Kitty finds out that this Simon guy her mom went to Korea for was actually her cousin. So where the heck is this show going?
Simon wasn't your mom's boyfriend.
No, he was her cousin. He's my grandma's sister's son. I'm not searching for my mom's first love. I'm searching for my family. Because here's the thing. My grandma doesn't have a sister.
Oh boy, sure would have been nice to have been there when this was discovered, huh? But no, Yuri's mom just like tells her this over the phone off screen.
Okay, this is giving major K-drama.
You don't say! So later that day, they all go to a gay club, and what do you know, that bully kid from the track team is there?
This is a new low, even for you. Showing up the night before our track meet to, what, psych me out?
Really, Q? You can't think of any other reason that I might be here.
He was gay the whole time? What? No way. And of course, Yuri and her girlfriend Juliana are there too.
Where's Yuri? Bathroom.
Wait, I'm sorry. Since when do girls go to the bathroom separately? At a club of all places. Hello? Juliana's just standing in the middle of the dance floor by herself? Did ChatGPT write this? Have the writers of this show met a human being? So this whole time, Yuri's been upset with her mom because when Yuri came out as gay, her mom seemed supportive at first, but then she kept telling her to like hide it more and more. So Yuri hasn't spoken to her mom in like months, which Kitty just really cares about for some reason.
She's been looking forward to tonight, but ever since she ran into you, she's just been...
I found out that Yuri's been lying to me about her mom, and I confronted her about it today. Yuri was so happy when she came out and had her mom's support.
Support that her mom pretty much snatched away.
Yes, but I'm sure Gina doesn't see it that way.
Hey, Kitty, this kind of sure sounds a lot like a whole lot of none of your business. Having a friend like Kitty would suck so bad. Hey, guess what Yuri just told me? Hey, guys, you want to get involved in someone's personal business? Hey, what you up to? Guess who's having family drama right now? And then what do you know? It all works out anyway, 8 minutes later.
Kitty! Guess what? I just talked to my mom, and she apologized for being an overprotective weirdo, and she said if I want to come out publicly, she will support me.
Golly gee, sure would have been nice to see that. Wow, what a great potential mother-daughter bonding moment that would have been to witness. So recently this thing came out that Netflix is telling its showrunners to write their shows in a way that characters will very plainly say what they're doing. Because a lot of people have Netflix on just like in the background. And like that's gotta be what's going on with this show now. Because like this season is just, it's written like Blue's Clues. Nothing ever happens on screen, but the characters very plainly describe what they did or what they're going to do. And like what they learned and what mystery has been solved. Like this season is clearly written for people to be on their phones the whole time. And it makes for absolutely horrendous television. Anyway, so remember the bully guy from earlier? How he's kind of suddenly all over this guy, whose name is Q, by the way, in case you forgot? Well, guess what happens the next morning? Wait, I'm sorry. Who sleeps like this? Not a single normal human being in this entire show. Hey guys, sup? I'm just here sleeping like a totally normal person, you know what I'm saying?
Don't hate the player, hate the game. Oh my god, that bitch turned off my alarms.
Anyway, so the show kind of just goes on like this. A bunch of stuff happens, but also like nothing happens, you know what I mean? Every single problem in the show is just like, a misunderstanding. I should definitely not clear this up anytime soon. And then 30 minutes later, it's like, what? It was a misunderstanding? Wow, we should have talked about this earlier. Yes, indeed. I will learn nothing from this. So later on, they all go on a ski trip together, but because of budget reasons, I assume, they all get snowed in and have to stay inside the entire episode.
I've got bad news. I just popped my head outside. There was a blizzard last night. Must have knocked down the service and the Wi-Fi.
But that means great skiing, right?
Unfortunately, no, we're not going anywhere.
Guys, what are we supposed to do stuck here all day with no Wi-Fi?
Gen Z kids, am I right? Now, while this is all happening, remember way back at the beginning when Kitty told us about a letter she wrote to Yuri? Well, somehow, for some reasons, people find that letter and everyone thinks it's about them.
Hello?
I'm sorry, Mina, but I do not feel comfortable with this.
What on earth are you on about? I didn't write you a letter.
You are way more than the spoiled rich girl everybody else sees. Okay, duh.
You know, again, like I've been saying, this sure would mean a lot more if we actually knew what the letter said, or if we saw her write it, or like anything. And so everyone finds out that this is Kitty's letter, and this leads to everyone also finding out about stuff like Minho confessing his love on the plane. Juliana finds out that Kitty and Yuri kind of shared a little special something earlier in the show that I forgot to mention.
When I come back from skiing, I am going to Bookshot and I am finding my family. Will you come with me?
Yeah, so this happened, and now Juliana finds out because of this letter, I guess. And everyone finds out that Q and his bully are dating now.
Jin's family has a place nearby, and you'll be gone by the morning. Mino and Day none the wiser.
Hey, Kitty.
Hi.
When the heck did this happen? They were like beating the crap out of each other, and then literally one episode later, oh, we've been dating this whole time. What the heck is this show?
Minho, Day, let's finish this once and for all.
Are you gonna fight them too?
No.
You know, Madison here is the most underappreciated character in this show, and she only gets like 4 lines total this entire season. Absolute travesty.
I'm sorry I bullied you too, okay? No. A begrudging apology is not enough.
You know what? Bully me.
Yeah, I bet you like that, you little freaky weirdo. Hey, maybe you guys could bully me and like one of you could maybe talk like Tony the Tiger when you do it, huh? Okay. Anyway, so the show wraps up in a very messy, haphazard way. So Kitty goes to meet her secret family, but her great aunt doesn't want to see her because she's still mad at her grandma. But eventually she wears her down and learns the true story that Kitty's grandma was secretly dating the guy who would become Kitty's grandpa, but the parents didn't approve. And Kitty's grandma's sister told on her, which made Kitty's grandma decide to move to the US and shun her family forever. And Kitty's mom and grandma were going to eventually reunite the family back together, but that's when Kitty's mom died unexpectedly. So the family's been estranged for like 50 years or whatever, until now. And then right after this, Kitty just casually walks to a net cafe and catches her roommate Stella being kind of weird.
Because she's there again, and I'm about to catch her red-handed.
Okay, good luck.
Stella? Kitty? What are you doing here? More like, what are you doing here?
I'm About to Zoom with the Pepper Pike Youth Group from my church.
And then she heads back to the dorm real quick to get ready for the big spring dance. All this happens in the span of like half a day, by the way. Like, can you imagine not having to decompress for like 4 hours after every minor emotional experience? Man, I could take over the world. Also, this happens.
Luckily, when times are tough.
What? Noah Centinneal's in this show? Oh man, Netflix is back, everybody.
Those sparkly pens are super sick.
Thanks. It's actually right by the sparkly stickers.
You know, I think he totally likes you still.
Nope.
He's calling you by your last name.
That's not a thing, Peter.
He remembers every single word you've ever said, but he still pretends to be annoyed when you talk too much. It's classic.
You know, can I just say, I think we all maybe judged Noah Centineo too harshly, okay? Because, like, he is so much more charismatic and better at acting than literally anyone else in this show. Now, the other main storyline that wraps up is Minho's dad. So we find out that Kitty's new roommate, Stella, is actually named Esther, and she was bullied by Minho's dad on his old, like, Star Search reality show. And ever since then, she vowed to get revenge by destroying his career.
Yeah, she changed her name and changed her face, but that's Stella's voice. Stella leaked my letter as a distraction so she could sneak into your dad's office at the ski cabin to find dirt on him, and then Moonleaks dropped.
Oh, sorry. Moonleaks is this thing that happens in the show where Minho's dad's secrets get, like, leaked on the internet, and we find out that Stella did it, so... there you go. So Kitty just kind of figures all of this out by watching this one video, by the way. How does she do it? Anyway, so her big plan is to expose Minho's brother for getting one of his backup dancers pregnant, which Minho's dad has been trying to hide this whole time. But then they all just decide to, like, tell everyone about it anyway, and then what do you know? Problem solved.
My fans have been my family, but now I'm ready to be a father and hopefully a husband. Benji. Will you marry me?
Barf. And then Stella gets taken away back to Ohio, which is where she's from, apparently.
I am putting you on the next plane back to Ohio. But I also want you to know, I am sorry I was cruel to you. I've done things over the years I'm not so proud of. And I'd like to think I'm a better person now. I know that the most important thing is my family.
But then, in one final plot twist, Kitty's family is flying to South Korea to meet the extended family that they never knew about, right? But the flight is canceled, and this is their one and only chance?
Margot and Harmony were headed here to reunite with Sinja, but the flight got canceled. Margot only has a small window before she has to go back to Scotland for her new job, so...
Hubby, calm down.
Why should I calm down?
Because you know someone whose dad owns a private jet.
No. What even is this show? This isn't even like ChatGPT anymore. This is like if Akinator wrote a script. Oh no, my family's flight is canceled. Whatever will I do? Hello, I have a private jet. The show just invents a problem and then it solves it 4 seconds later. What? And so because of this and other stuff that doesn't really matter, Kitty finds herself in love with Minho again.
Seriously?
Huh, you fell in love with Minho right when you found out he has a private jet? Wow, that's so crazy.
Have a great trip.
Thanks. See you next year.
Wait! Can I join you?
And so the show ends literally exactly where it left off the first season. So, the heck was the point of any of this? Like I said, season 1 was real cheesy and real dumb, okay? But it was just like the right kind of cheesy and dumb to be endearing and fun to watch. But season 2, like, just from the way it's written to how the characters talk to the fact that, like, nothing gets pushed forward in any way at all, like, I mean, I wasn't really expecting a whole lot from this season anyway, but like, what happened? To quote a famous philosopher, this is garbage. Hey everybody, thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, please watch another one, because that's how the algorithm works. So click on this one that's being recommended to you right now, right here on the screen. It actually helps a lot if you do that, because like that's how YouTube knows that my videos are worth caring about. Also, if you have any movies or TV shows you'd like to recommend, send me an email at alexmeyerscontact@gmail.com, and I'll put them on my absurdly long list of movies that I need to get to at some point. Anyway, hope I made your day a little bit better, and I'll see you all next time.